Hi everyone, I'm out here in Medford, New Jersey, and I'm at Rite. And today I'm going to film this place to check it out, as it closed early in 2025 due to the company's bankruptcy and them closing all of their stores nationwide. But you know, I've done a lot of Rite-Aids, and a lot of them look the same, usually. And this one we can see right through the front doors pretty well. Not so much anywhere else, but definitely through the front doors very well. All the lights, well, not all the lights are on, but many of them are. But I thought for fun, I would use a Sony Handycam I've had for a while that I haven't used on the channel before. I actually forgot I had it because I have a few of them. And, you know, today I thought I would have some fun and rock out the Sony Handycam Vision jacket, the Dickies jacket I found recently on eBay for a steal. And it's the only one I ever saw on there, and I had to have it. But anyway, today I'm going to take us back in time. I like using these old Handycams for nostalgia and for the fun of it. And I know that a lot of kids nowadays are starting to use these things, but you have to really appreciate these things to understand just how special these were. Like, these were a part of our livelihoods back when we were kids. And many of our folks had cameras like this, whether it was Sony or JVC or any of the other big brands. But, you know, it's fun to have these and to find these the way I do, really cheap, because these sell for a lot of money on eBay, and I never pay that kind of money for them. When I get these, I look around, and when I find a really good deal and I know that the camera works, I go with my instinct and go for it. So I've had this one now for a couple of years. This one is the CCD TRV-43. This particular one was produced in March of 1999. So, you know, it's many, many years old now. Wow, when you think about it, 26 years old. Wow. But anyway, I'm here today in 2025 to use it. This one uses high 8 tapes. That's what it records on. And it's going to open up here. Camcorders don't do that nowadays. And they record... This one records to these little tiny tapes, this one here, in high 8 format. Just put the tape back in there, shut the cartridge door, and it'll go right back down into the camera. So, this particular model, if I'm not mistaken, when this was first produced, this retailed for about $1,300, which is insane because when I bought this a couple years ago, I paid, I think, $40 for it. Or no, $30 actually. I got them mixed up. But yes, this one films in high 8 quality. So we're going to get that nostalgia effect today. And I thought it would be fun for a Rite-Aid here that used to be an old Eckerd and take that step back in time. So what are we waiting for? Let's get out of the car, check out some high 8 footage as we check out this Rite-Aid and see what we find. Enjoy. There is your Rite-Aid. As you can see, nothing's been done with the place. It's just a wasteland now. They left all the signage up. And at nighttime, when I come driving by this place, you can see inside very well because majority of the lights are on. You got this real nice parking area, a really big parking area in a nice little town here, Medford. It's really quaint here. I like it a lot in this area. And now you have this hole here. And I'm actually quite amazed that it's been sitting here vacant all year long. Nothing's moved in. The garbage cans have just collected garbage, filling up the way they have. Well, let's take a look through the front doors and see what we find. Looks like fixtures that they never sold. We zoom in all the way to those. And what the nice thing about this is you can really zoom in. You can really reach out and touch someone with this. $20 for what was ever in that box. They had peg hooks. I hear an alarm beeping in there. Maybe like a smoke detector or fire alarm. And I'm zooming out slow. It zooms out a lot faster, but as you can see, a lot of the power is on in there still. Cover up some of the glare. They were really selling the metal detectors or the theft detectors here for $100. That would be amazing. Get that and put that up in our house, so every time we walk into the house, do something to Fuzz's, put something on Fuzz's clothes. Every time she walks in the house, this thing would go off just to drive her nuts. Sorry, it's focusing on the glass instead of inside of the store here. Home care. Surprised to see the icy machine in here, or the ice machine. I know you're seeing a lot of glare from the outside of the store. Can't do much about that reflection with how bright it is. And yeah, and we couldn't see through these windows up here because of the mirror film that they put on them. I mean, you can a little bit, but you're going to get a lot of reflection. That's all right. Let's go take a walk around the joint. Got Fuzz's car today. I got to put gas in it because we have a trip we have to take with that thing pretty far soon. So I told her I would take it and fill it up full. Just makes it easier. So she doesn't have to do anything. Try to take care of her, you know? Anyway, yeah, Rite. Big pharmacy here. It's just a vacant space now. And guys, please don't litter. Clean up after yourselves. I actually just found a YouTube video, it's a 3-part video from someone out of the Shamokin, PA area. He caught people dumping garbage along the side of the Reading railroad tracks, and he starts filming them, and he just starts going off on them very casually and professionally, but just, oh man, it's hilarious because they just get so mad and they try to justify why they're dumping trash, and they're completely in the wrong and he's in the right, and it's actually quite humorous. But here we are at the back of the store. Not a whole lot to see back here. Take a walk back here. Used to say drive-through pharmacy, now it just says drive-through. Okay. And I know some locations people were finding hand baskets and carts in the garbage areas. Nothing here. It looks like this has been cleaned out pretty well. That's okay. Yeah, nothing in there either. I just really wanted to use these Sony Handycams. I love using these old camcorders for the nostalgia effect, and I know a lot of people tend to like them, and I want to pipe them up a lot more. Modern cameras are overrated, honestly. They're great. They are. And they're appropriate for some things, but when you can have fun with one of these old beasts like this, I love to do it. And people admire them. People will question, like, hey, what's that? And check it out, and we're going to check this out. Nothing. Now we're looking into the pharmacy. Register's still in there. Some could just move right in and take over the store. There's the chute for the Diebold canisters. And by that I mean this thing here, where you would send your money or a credit card in to get your prescriptions, and it would come right through this tube down in here, and it would be in a canister, and you would open it to get your prescriptions. Let's call. Nothing. Alright, well, we tried that. Double drive-through though, the one with the window, and this one, much like a bank. Yeah, I really love using these things. They're so much fun. And believe it or not, I'm actually using the original Sony battery for this thing, the Lithium L series battery. For some reason, I don't know what it is about the L series batteries. They tend to hold up longer than the M series batteries. Almost every M series battery I've gotten with a Sony Handycam I've had to replace because the lithium ion cells dry up, and there's a company called Castar, which is where I get my replacement batteries from, and they're the next best thing to OEM, and they work great, and they hold a great charge and last a while, and they're really inexpensive too. And the thing about this camcorder that I'm using, you know, I see these on eBay. I look them up to see if they're, like when I find one and I'm intrigued to buy it, if I can, I look on eBay to see what they're selling for. Because a lot of certain models from Sony sell for parts or repair because the capacitors leak in them as they get older. You have to watch which ones you get. But these ones here tend to hold up. Anything from the late 90s. Late 80s, early 90s were notorious for bad capacitors. But not this one. This one works great, much like the other ones I got. Otherwise, I wouldn't get them. And believe it or not, this one still sells on eBay. I think I just saw one of these sell on there. This same model sell for like $149.99. 160 or something, and I got this for 30 bucks to use here in 2025. Yep, but there's your Rite. Not much left of it. Actually, back up a little bit. I'm gonna get a thumbnail for this old school. It's a little cold, I can't talk. But yeah, that's your Rite here in Medford, an old Eckerd. It's a special skill to be able to walk backwards like this and not die. But there you go. That's your Rite here in Medford, New Jersey. All right, everyone. Well, I hope you enjoyed that look here at Rite through the lens of a 26-year-old Sony Handycam that films on tapes. Now, you're probably wondering, if you haven't seen my other videos, probably wondering how I got that footage on YouTube since it records to a tape. Well, I have a capture device, and through S-Video and AV cables, on most of them, that's how I digitize it to the capture device. Now, this one just has an AV cable here set up. So I just plug those appropriate wires into the capture device and let this play as it records to a memory card, and then I can put it on my computer and digitize it. And other models have S-Video and even iLink, or as we call it, DV, or in other terms, Firewire. And that's the best quality you can get from old camcorders like this, especially the ones that record in digital 8 format. Which I have one of those as well. So, but yeah, I thought this was fun to walk around with this thing and film this. You know, these even have night vision. A lot of these Sony Handycams have night vision on them, which is fantastic too. And this one has a light on it too for low light situations. And then the power button here opens the lens cover. So, really crafty device. And I mean, I can imagine, you know, trying to drop $1,300 on one of these back in 1999, and I picked this up for 30 bucks like 2 or 3 years ago. And great camera, and you know, that's why I get these, because I like having fun with them. And I'm going to be doing videos where I go through every one of them that I have, and I'm going to talk about all the specs on them, the features that they had, and the format that they film in, and when they were produced, how much they cost now, and what I paid for them now, which is a secret. I'll put it this way, just keep your eye open in your area, and you never know. You might find them at a thrift store, or an antique mall, or even online, but you gotta look carefully and don't spend too much, because I've never spent more than $50 ever on any of these Handycams. And I know people that would pay good money for these, so, but I like it, you know, and it's the nostalgia for me. I feel like a kid again when I see the footage through the lens of one of these. So definitely enjoy doing that, especially on a company that's been around forever and sadly went out of business this year due to bankruptcy, because, I mean, let's face it, their prices were really high. And in this day and age, if you want to succeed, you have to lower your prices. And, you know, I know CVS and Walgreens have high prices too, but clearly people were happier with those two companies over Rite Aid. And that's why Rite Aid failed. So, you know, I hate to see people lose their jobs. I sure hope whoever worked here is doing better now, working somewhere else, probably nearby in one of these other businesses here, and doing better than they did at Rite Aid. But with that said, I'm going to sign off. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. And until we can meet again, everybody, take care and stay awesome.
Fellow creatures, our world needs you. The time is now. Let us team up. Let us power up. And maybe even blow up and think up.
Hot world. Like a Odyssey 15.
Stupid bloody bag, never get the bloody
Hey, Dad?
thing. No, I'm just
But we really want to show you
I've got
something.
something to do, I'm trying to get...
I really can see this.
What is it then, what is it?
These aren't Pepsis. They're Pepsi Twists.
You're a bunch of bloody magicians.
We're not the Osborns.
You're not?
We're the Osmonds.
I'm a little bit country.
I'm a little bit rock and roll.
Sharon, the kids have turned into the husbands.
Oh, they're there, dear. Go back to sleep.
Like twists? Pepsi Twist and Diet Pepsi Twist. It's a twist on a great thing.
The weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Nothing melts away the cold like a delicious hot bowl of Campbell's chicken noodle soup.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Evening, Dr. Brown. What's with the wire?
Oh, just a little weather experiment.
What you got under here?
Don't touch that. Some new specialized weather sensing equipment.
You got a permit for that?
Of course I do. Just a second. Let me see if I can find it here. Aha.
You aren't going to set anything on fire this time, are you, Doc?
Hey, kid. You better pick up your mom and get going.
Yeah, right.
You look a little pale. Are you okay?
Yeah, I don't know, Doc. I mean, it's just this whole thing with my mother.
What?
I just don't know if I can go through with it. Hitting on her.
Nobody said anything about hitting her. You're just gonna take a few liberties with her.
See, that's what I mean. I mean, God. Can't believe I'm actually gonna feel up my own mother. You know, this is the kind of thing that could screw me up permanently. Well, what if I go back to the future and I end up being gay?
Why shouldn't you be happy?
I gotta go pick up my mother.
Good.
Yeah. Listen, if things don't work out at the dance tonight and my folks don't get back together, when do you think I'll start to fade out?
Beats the shit out of me.
I was really in the mood for Cracker Barrel, but that's not happening. You know, I've been doing YouTube for a number of years now, and I can honestly say I never thought I would do an abandoned Cracker Barrel for the channel. But we have one here. Don't really know why it closed. It apparently was doing quite well. And it only closed about 4 months ago. So, they've painted it up a little bit. They've boarded up all of the windows, which kind of ruins it. But, you know, they want to keep their building looking nice and keep it from getting vandalized. I understand that. But anyway, we'll still do a lap around the place. We'll look through the doors because might be able to see something in there. Not really sure. But anyway, what are we doing? First abandoned Cracker Barrel on the Wally B26 channel. So let's go check it out. There it is. Abandoned Cracker Barrel. The weeds are growing tall. Parking spaces are still here. They got little signs that say this location is now closed. Big parking lot. And, well, I just think to back when I've ate at Cracker Barrel, and I was looking at the pictures, when you'd be sitting outside here, they would have all of their rocking chairs lined up here for you to sit in and see how they feel and buy one. And they'd have tables set up with the large checkerboards on the, like, the rug on the little table. You could play checkers out here, especially if there was a wait to get into the restaurant, because there are a lot of times I've seen Cracker Barrels with wait times to get in. But, yeah, so you could sit out here and wait to be seated and then go in, and this would be the general... Somebody broke a window. The power is off in there, too, by the way. Those people really had to break a window, really? Store hours, Sunday through Thursday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Friday, Saturday, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. And this just breaks my heart right here. This location is now closed. We're deeply saddened to announce this location has closed. That's a shame. Anyway, they even had a place where you could lock up your bikes on here. If you came here by bicycle. Anyway, we'll take a walk around this place. Not much to see with it being all boarded up, but I'm wondering if that door is unlocked since somebody had to break a window. It's beautiful out here. Very hot today, but very beautiful. TJ Maxx wanted to take a siesta back here too. Garbage area is looking mighty disgusting. Need a toilet? Why do I find these things behind abandoned restaurants? Why? This would be where they'd get their shipments in. Close. No kidding. Just a darn shame. They painted it up. It looks really nice though, at least. Just need to get rid of some of these weeds, that's all. Won't take much to reopen this, besides replacing that window in the door that somebody decided they felt the need to break. Oh boy, is that sun blazing today though too. It is quite warm out here, for sure. Look at that sight though, unfortunately. And I know there are other locations in the area. You broke your ceiling fan there, bud. Yeah, but imagine these would all be the bay windows here. You can see all throughout the dining room in here, people enjoying their meals. The general store would be on that side because they're almost always laid out exactly the same, or very, very close to it. So, but that's a shame. I would love to go inside of there, but I don't know if that's a good idea, though. Somebody could be in there for all we know. But at least we get a view inside. Oh, zoomed in too far. Didn't mean to do that. Still smells clean in there. I'm getting a draft from inside of here. Yeah, now hiring great people. Well, you're not offering any of that here, so I don't know what to tell you. The fireplace. Sorry, I don't have any other lights. It's the only light I got. It's so dark in here with the windows boarded up. It's insanely dark in here. That's the end of the building. Not a very big location compared to some. Some are a lot larger. I'm stepping through a lot of spider webs. There's the fireplace. See that at a lot of locations. The kitchen. There's so many spider webs everywhere. Here's the kitchen. Oh, the spider webs. I just keep filling them up against my legs. This is a large kitchen, too. The spider webs. What? Is this a break room, I guess? I guess so. It's not a very good break room. No employee food or drink allowed. Training room, maybe? They cleared it out. There is nothing left in here whatsoever. Oh, the spider webs everywhere. The floor is so sticky. There's really nothing to see back here. Where did I see the office? I saw an office right here. nothing to see. Oh, the spider webs. Everything is just off. Power is off. All right. I don't want to be in here any longer. But we got to see this. The inside of a Cracker Barrel abandoned, even though there's nothing left at all. Oh my gosh, the spider webs. Oh God, I just keep going through them. The cups. It's like the timeout room. Piece of glass stuck to the bottom of my shoe. That's a thing. I don't know why people have to break things. It's not necessary. Now that door was broken open. I'm here with the utmost respect. Here's where the registers would have been. Once you pay for your food, or if you shop the little gift shop at all. I come with the utmost respect. I mean absolutely no harm at all. Just taking pictures. Take nothing, leave nothing. The restrooms would have been back here. Look at that paint job. They painted around the shelving. Oh well. I'd like to leave. Thanks for watching. Alright everyone, well I hope you enjoyed that video. That was a fun one. Can't believe we got an abandoned Cracker Barrel. And the fact that people have to vandalize, it's just sad. You don't have to do that stuff. Like, that's not what I'm here to do. I can't stand people that vandalize, but this is a great building. A lot of opportunity with this place for a new restaurant. Just take the boards down. I guess it makes sense. Keep them up, keep the vandalism low so windows don't get broken or damaged or painted or whatever. You just take the boards off it and then boom, there you go, ready to go with a new restaurant. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to give the video a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel for more content. And I'll see you next time, everybody. Take care and stay awesome.